Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight the Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, verse number 45 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many. Well, as we get started in this new work week and this new day, I want to use for a theme this week that of service, and the theme for today, serving like Jesus. Here in this 10th chapter of the Gospel of Mark, Jesus begins to challenge his disciples to understand, if you want to be great, the greatest among you is going to be those who serve. John and James begin to come to him and ask him for a favor. They want to, when he comes into his kingdom, sit on his left and his right in the places of honor. And at that request, even though Jesus told them they really didn't know what they were asking for, the rest of the disciples became quite upset. It is here that Jesus lets them know that there is a difference between how the world sees leadership and the world sees power and the world sees service. He begins to let them know that if you're going to serve, you must serve with humility, not looking for position and power, but looking at a place of being used by God to be a blessing for others because you know your service has purpose. So today, as we get started this week, I want to challenge you to join me in doing our best to serve like Jesus. How did Jesus serve? Jesus served without any ulterior motives. Jesus served whether he got pats on the back or people were confused and talked about him. Jesus served because he knew it was for the cause that he came into the world to give his life. He knew how to serve with purpose. So today and this week, and as we move forward, let's serve like Jesus.